Me pidió que me soltara. Ey, bichita por los aires en el M. De fábrica el piquete, va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me gasté. Solo sé que coro. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de Leo se ven. Calladita pa' que tose. Números uno como sellos en el pasaporte. Cada canción que tiro es un éxito que rompe. El noviecito tuyo ayer se me puso a la orden. Me dijo que estoy rica, que no hay compe. Por el 305 vacilando en el Ferrari. Nos bajamos el live y activamos el party. Estamos legales. Estamos legales. Bichota de fábrica el piquete, va llegando el billete. No me fijo cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me gasté. Solo sé que coro. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de Leo se ven. Calladita pa' que tose. Sabe que soy la para, la viejito me lo jala. Me dice que no lo mire así. Me pidió que me soltara.
Land of the free and the home of the
Well, this place is red. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Here comes a pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. This is Bryson Stott. He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And there's a foul ball. Got it! Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Bottom of the first, and digging in for San Francisco, Lee. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Garrett Hampson. 2 down, nobody on. And that's just foul. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. We head to the second. Back here in San Francisco. Top of the second. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Another swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off that corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Turner now. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play. Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
2 outs. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Josh Bell at the plate now. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And it's into the gap. And aboard on the leadoff single. Jorge Soler up at the plate. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Rojas grabs it on the run. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bounced up the middle. Turner. They take the force out, and that is that. One left. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swings and misses.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Now one miss.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now Garrett Stubbs. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So
makes the catch, inning over. Down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Matt Chapman. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he gets going right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And up next for the Giants, Lee. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to short, Turner. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. And he deals. This one in the air right field. Soler gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Bryce Harper. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. The wind to the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Got him swinging. 3 up. Game 1 of the division series. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Slater. Hammered, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down going for 2. Now it's the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. Got him. 2 gone. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. All tied up here in game 1. Out to short, Turner. Whips it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And another ball. Hit hard, that gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for bottom of the inning. Now here is Jorge Soler. And a 1-1. And that one hammered. Rojas ranging back and brings it in at the wall. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two now. And delivers outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
More patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner edges away at second. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Relay throw, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game one of the NLDS. That
Ball
misses,
count.
and it's 3-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there. And they lead by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies, just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is, that's a hit around third. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. Manager out of the dugout now. Spencer Turnbull takes over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Austin Slater stands in. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Outside low. Ball 2. Righty delivers. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Man at first. And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss.
One
Go
ball,
to
2
second.
strikes.
Out there. And that ends the inning. So they move out and back here at Oracle Park. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Phillies, Garrett Stubbs. And here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee makes the play. And there's 2 down. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take back here in San Francisco. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos moves on it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Josh Bell. Right-handed reliever. And that's outside. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Sir Anthony Dominguez appears to be getting loose. Soto warming up as well. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler, the next Giant to hit. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right
1-2
there.
is the count.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Not even close there. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Waves it to Bender for the strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. In the air, left side. Slater in pursuit. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Patrick Bailey. Ball to strike. The pitch. Out to center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Up next to the Giants.
And here is
Third baseman,
Matt Chapman. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And there are 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. 2 down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Moving under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And we're back. And now it's Alec Bohm. There's the strike. The wind of the pitch.
Full count.
High chopper to third. Chapman sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a...
Sends it to Flores. And the Phillies are set. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Lee. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, it looks like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And up next for San Francisco, Austin Slater. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And up next for the Giants, Garrett Hampson. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1. Sean Shelley taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the batting order turns over. And now it's going to be Johan Rojas. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. The Giants leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. Time out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Phils down to their final strike. Popped in the air, left side. Chapman under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Self-defense, baby. You got some money. Freddie. Shows. Great. Where they at? Sold out. To the world. Get the bag. Get the money. Your mom. She so lovely. Never wife. I love the money. Out in San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep. Can't keep poised. Hold up. Real short, real stout, no teacup. I ain't even go no prenup. Planner, Mr. Peanut. Got chia. Contacts, I don't wanna see you. No. Splash, I'm gonna pay you. I'm called her, I guarantee you. My whole eyes is zebra. Delicious, fictitious, gravy so clean you should see my dishes. Peep how I live, think I got 3 wishes. Endless ice, bread. I ain't never lacking, I be getting to the action. I'm finessing with a passion. President, 5-time champion. Gravy came through and put fashion out of fashion. Da, 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 da. We pull up, they say, ooh la la. Da, 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 da.
Stepping on a I ain't wiping no. What the Freddy needs is a looking in the dark, I need no sight. That fool on a bike. Boom from the and I take it. What the Fred get, little money in a bank. Spark my talk, then I headed to the park.